Hi there, thanks for joining me and welcome back to the channel once again. So we're going to wind up our little Matchbox journey, for the time being at least, with a model that I only acquired maybe 18 months ago, something like that. The F86 Sabre from the Korean War, North American's successor to the Mustang, you could call it. A very, very beautiful aircraft, and it's sort of like America's sort of Hawker Hunter, and it's very graceful and streamlined swept wing jet. Very, very nice looking and very successful in the sky, of course. This thing shot down hundreds of MiGs in the Korean War. And it's got some artwork here from Oxley, and it says, if I can read it, because one of these is a bit hard to read. I think I'm going to have to change my glasses because it's so hard to read. I'm never going to do it, so please forgive me for this. Otherwise, you're not getting the benefit. Okay, here we go. Led by their Deputy Colonel Francis Gabreski, the F86 Sabre aircraft of the 4th Fighter Interceptor Wing attack and scatter a force of MiG-15s, destroying 3 of them during the fight in Korea, July the 8th, 1951. Well, there we go. Sorry about that introduction of my glasses. I'm sure you didn't want to see that. Anyway, we have got here PK-32, so it's one of the late generation kits from Matchbox. And it's in a very late generation box, but interestingly it's got this small window. I think we only ever saw that before on the Bell Huey Cobra attack helicopter. It says here it's 1976, so it's an original. So obviously they had a small run of these with the baby window, you know. As usual, on the top, I'll bring you in so you can see this a bit closer, because it's no good at a distance, is it? You'll be needing to change your own glasses, won't you? That's no good. There we go. Quite nice colours actually for the way they've done it. I think if you don't paint the kit, it looks very nice. On the other side, of course, we've got adverts for Percival Provis, the awful Warhawk, which we didn't like, the Skyhawk, which we haven't seen, and the very nice kit but very silly aeroplane, the F104, which is the Widowmaker. On the back, we have got our proper call-outs here for the different schemes, and we have got the offer of, in the Korean War, the 4th Fighter Interceptor Wing at Kimpo Air Force Base in South Korea in June 1951. And we've also got the Arizona National Guard, this rather nice fetching stripe with like a lion, or I'm not sure, it's a dragon or something. Very, very good. Anyway, that's it. Let's have a look inside the box. It's not one I've ever made before this. Not a kit that I personally have actually constructed, so it's quite new to me, to be honest. If I can get in, that would be cool. Sealed, sealed. Now we're sealed. Now we're sealed. Here we go. Okay. We've got some strange instruction colours here. We have got, we've got a big sheet of Decals, much bigger than normal. Let's have a look at that. A little bit. Yeah, they're okay. I thought they were really badly stuck to it, but they're not. They're okay. So, some really impressive Decals here for a little 72nd scale kit. Look at that. Wow. Stars and bars. We've got the lovely stripes across the centre, so you don't have to paint them. And on the wings too, you have them. Nice stars and bars here. USAF. Usual thing. And then you've got the National Guard. And it does look like some sort of a dragon, doesn't it? It's almost like a Chinese dragon as their logo. Which looks very nice. And a nice big Deckle sheet. Nice to see that for a change. They're usually a bit miserly with those. The ubiquitous standard Matchbox stand, which we all know about, of course. We've got a proper sprue here for the actual clear part, the cockpit canopy. That's very nice. That really is good. Cool. Minimal scratching on that, not too bad. Very nice. Looking good so far. Until we get to the instructions, which look like a nasty little photocopy in black and white, which is never good. Okay, it says here, it's not even been creased and folded properly, this is very strange. It says, after producing probably the most outstanding fighter aircraft of World War II in the P-51 Mustang, North American Aviation followed this up with the F86A, the best fighter aircraft in the Korean War conflict. Originally ordered by the US Navy in Jan 45, the original design calls for a thinner, straight wing and a slimmer fuselage, but wind tunnel tests clearly indicated this would not achieve the 600 mile an hour they were desiring. The design was modified to use swept-backed wings and tailplane, with low speed stability improved by an automatic leading edge slat that would pop out at low speed. That's cool. Production order for 33 was placed in December 46, and the aircraft in the Korean War completely outclassed the previously superior MiG-15. There you go. Sorry about the quality of the printing here, it's really dire. It's not good at all. Colour callouts of small parts, the gear, legs, the wheels and tyres, pilot, canopy, cockpit area I should say, of the seat, jet pipe, I'm not sure what that is actually, I think it's the bay door for the gear, and then the pilot surrounding areas under the canopy. And finally, which is off the page, strangely, we've got, this just wants refolding, I think I'll do that after. We've got some of the gear bay wells. Again, apologies for the quality of this, it's a bit strange, isn't it? We'll skip straight into it. Very faint though it is, bring you in a bit closer. So you build up your, put your pilot in his seat and put that into the little tub, so to speak, with some instruments, which is very generous of them. Then we've got the jet pipe going in as you bring it all together with the two halves of the fuselage. You then build your tailplanes, those slightly swept back tailplanes, building your main gear and your nose leg. In fact, sorry, that's the other side, it's just one side and then the other, not the nose leg. Then we have the air speed brakes on the side of the fuselage, and you put your cockpit in. It's even got the radio behind his head, just like in the Mustang. You can see the North American design concept there, can't you? And then there's this lovely sort of lip on the front of the intake for the jet on the nose, which is very distinctive, of course. Put your canopy on, and then you're putting your wings on stage 7. Glue them all together, pop your undercarriage on, or close your doors, whichever you prefer, and the job is done. Okay, let's have a look then. What have we got? So this is the Sabre. Oh, there's just something about the Sabre. It's like the Mustang or the Hunter, isn't it? It's got a presence and there's a finesse and a sort of a beauty to it almost. You know, it's a swept look. And it's got the guns and the nose, the side of the nose. Very, very nice place to put your cannons right at the front. Just looks nice, doesn't it? And then this grey plastic. It's quite solid. This sprue. It's got air brakes. Doors, and the jet pipe is almost coming off there. That might need some attention, in fact. Yeah, nice sprue. It's got a two-sided tail affair here, as you can see, double-sided, and you've got your various doors for your undercarriage included on that sprue as well. Very nice, very nice. Then we've got the pale blue one, which I did it in pale blue. There we go. And we've got like a full length almost wing instead of having that insert like we had on the Hawk recently, which had a lot of problems, if you remember, with the indentations in the actual moulding. This has no such problems here. Got raised panel lines? No, they're not raised. It's nice. It's a nice sprue that actually. And it's got this lovely, lovely lip. Starting a hair or something. Sure, we've got a little bit of excess plastic there. A bit of excess plastic. And we've got the lip here for the intake on the nose, which is nice. It's like a fish mouth, isn't it? Yeah. Like a guppy. And you got your nice swept back tails. And your pilot looks okay. Seats got a nice headrest moulded into it, which is better than most Matchbox seats. It's nice, and it's got your main gear wheels and then your nose gear. Can't fault it really, to be honest. It's nice kit, that. Nice kit. I am going to be magnanimous, having punished the Hawk recently, and what was the other one? Kitty Hawk. Anything called Hawk seems to have problems. This is really nice. I think that's a smashing little kit, and I'm sure it'll build up nicely. 9 out of 10. No problem. Okay. And that concludes our little session of Matchbox kits for a while. Don't think there's any that have been missed. There may be 1 or 2 in my collection. Can't think of any exciting ones that you want to see, you know, the odd little truck and things. Rubbish, really. Not really what the public want to see. So, for the time being, that's it from the Matchbox front, I think. I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope it brought back some memories for you. Some really nice kits, you know. And they're sort of so well sold, aren't they? I think the fact that they had the coloured plastic may seem silly now when you're an adult, but when you're a kid it was brilliant, you know, it's very attractive. Didn't have to paint it, you got great artwork, nice decals. You could make them in a day and then move on, you know, and it was just that feeling of achievement which you don't always get with playing computer games. Anyway, sound like an old, you know, old codger. Hope you enjoyed the videos. There'll be other videos coming up soon, other different types of kits probably. If you did enjoy the video, please give us a like, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. Don't forget to ding the notification bell so you get notified of anything new that I pop up with. And until next time, thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again very soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.